Welcome back to Truly Heal and today's bonus video. You probably noticed that we've packaged something together which is quite outside the norm. Not just outstanding knowledge and information to become a very qualified coach, but also all the information to turn that into success, to turn that into regular income, to transform, reach out many people, and really make this world a better place. And that's something that came out of my desire, what I would have wished for myself. And that's why we put more or less 3 packages together, 3 portions of the whole that will make your life a lot easier. Number 1, our online education program. And the question that I ask myself, what would I have wished for? Someone that points me in the right direction was probably the most important of all. When we started out, we collected Max Awareness, for those of you who remember, a whole lot of hype and information and tools, and this is a cure, and this is a cure, and vitamin C cures and GCMAF cures. 10 years ago, we already announced all of those cures. But when you follow through with many clients and many patients, and you see after 6 years that out of 100, maybe 1 or 2 had success, then all of a sudden those massive cures are that massive anymore. And that's when we turned around. We closed down Max Awareness. We started with our documentary and we visited the most outstanding doctors around the world. And we noticed that they are all not that excited about all of those remedies because they equally like us don't have the results. So it's like combining many together to have the result or to have the success. And that's where we noticed that there are a few doctors who approach medicine very different. And that's the next point. Someone that has taken the time to find a valid solution. For me, it was Dr. Rao. He just said, when I came in and I made my interview and I said, Dr. Rao, what treatments do you do? And he was like, wrong question. I was like, a bit shaken. How can I ask the wrong question? I've asked that now 100 times. And he said, no, you need to ask, very simple, how do you find what makes the person sick? How do you find all the imbalances? How do you find all the deficiencies? How do you find the causes of disease? And it took me quite a while to shift my mind from that cure thinking to actually resolving the problem in the first place. And that's what I mean. This is what we give you right away. You don't need to go that whole journey of buying cures. You can straight away move towards the real solution. And that's a huge advantage. The second part that I found really, really beautiful, I could go to Dr. Rao and could ask and stay at the clinic and learn with him for an extended time. And that was, for me, the big transformation, when you really see how things are done. And that's why if you have someone to ask, if you have someone to guide you through the process, it will make your journey a lot easier. And that's what we've done, first of all, with a lot of videos in the program that help you understand what we're looking for. And secondary, having a personal teacher that corrects your assignments, that corrects you on your path and really takes the time to care. Now that's a huge commitment. We have a lot of students and we have at the moment up to 6 teachers that really correct assignments and work with you through and to give you the best quality of advice and the right guidance that you don't go off track. So that's a package on its own that is probably worth the whole coaching program. But we've added, as you've already noticed, the 7 lessons to the deal, which gives you, if you just do 3 of them, we always say one leg on a chair falls over, has no possibility to stand. 2, still falls over in 2 directions. 3, stand. Not very stable, not very comfortable, but they stand. And that's what, if you take out of those 7 lessons and you manage to empower 3, you're already on a stable footing to achieve great success. If you get 4 or 5 or even 6, well, you're a shining star. And that's the purpose. We don't need to have all 7 perfect, but a few of them need to be in line to achieve great success. So follow through with the 7 lessons and you will have outstanding results. Now, on top of that, we've decided to give you a real business package. The business blueprint will help you set up, we have set up a complete WordPress blog for you, which has a blog as a main homepage, but you also have landing pages. That's like you came probably to this page through a landing page, an individual page just with an offer and with a sign-up box, because you want to not give out anything for free if you don't get in return a name and an email. So you can set up unlimited landing pages, very beautiful, very easy. There are many pre-configured already, so that's part of the deal. Plus the funnel. You realize you went through 8 videos now, and that's all set up for you, and you just need to fill in the content. Plus then your product page or members page, whatever you want to do to sell whatever you put together for your clients. I know this is a huge work on its own, and if you don't know what you're doing, that can take you years to develop, and I'm living proof. So putting that all into the package, helping you with pay-per-click ads, finding the right keywords, finding the right outlet, how to place the order is astounding. It will just put you right away with your knowledge onto page 1. And then we add our masterminds. And masterminds is equally the same. If I create a product, then I have to send it out and then wait for feedback. Now, if you, while you create your product, get the feedback on your idea, on who you want to reach, on how you present, how you put your package together, how you communicate your values with your clients, that guarantees you 100% success. And so those masterminds are invaluable. I joined myself for a lot of money, a business mastermind, and it turned my business around in no time. See, we've been chasing clients with newsletters and trying to be different, and that's not necessary. You want targeted traffic that looks for a particular problem and finds you as a solution. And then you guide them through an education process that they know that you know, and that's it. And then they can join. So all on automatic. It's not you doing and being completely burned out. It's an automatic process that you do once, and that qualifies you for a certain amount of clients. And you can build that up so easily with this mastermind and with the business blueprint that everybody can succeed. So I would have wished for that. You get it. The biggest bonus of all, and you've been probably waiting for, is the Truly Heal app. And I won't go into a lot of detail what the app can do. We'll have that in the next level when you click on either coach or practitioner. And that's where I will show you all the different functions. But to explain the app, it really is important that we understand where it comes from. Medicine is a vast subject, and doctors specialize to avoid knowing it all. But as a functional medicine practitioner or coach, you need to have an understanding of hormones, of deficiencies, of toxins, of inflammation, of treatments, of tests, of all the different values. And that's overwhelming information. So most people, they learn it, short-term memory, and then it's gone. And I noticed that myself when I wrote something and I put it into the book and I was really excited. And then half a year down the track, oh, I wrote that. It was gone, even though I was completely involved in all the research and writing it. So that's not something we want to do to our clients, because it's a disservice if we don't remember. And that's why putting all of that information into a program that you can access from anywhere in the world, from any device that can connect to the internet, is a dream come true. Now, I started to work in the beginning with mind maps, and you probably realize that was my flower power mind map that I started with. And then that grew and became that big mind map that turned into a 3-meter monster. Very impractical to use and very overwhelming to search in. So my children had the idea to turn that into an app, into a software that we can use everywhere and with all the information nicely sorted. Now this thing grew and grew and grew, and we're now on development number 3. We've completely revamped the whole app, added a ton more protocols and remedies and research studies and everything to it, so that you have everything you need right at your fingertips. The main purpose of the app is to give you a tool that guides you through the process. So when you start with a client, you start with the questionnaire, and it's built into the app to guide you through step by step, showing you the questions to ask, possible answers so that you don't forget, and explanation that will give you an insight. Oh, that's why I need to know. Connection to different organs, to different diseases, to different functionalities in the body to really clear that up. Then it guides you in the next level to all the different causes. Finding the cause, determining the cause, what kind of tests are there, what kind of relevant treatments are available, what kind of remedies are there, all in one tool. So this is probably the biggest gift of all to our coaches and health practitioners, because it makes you professional. It gives you that air of expertise that most practitioners have lost a long time ago. And to put that to practical use and to apply that to the disease that you pick as your main focus is very simple and very easy. We've covered everything about depression, anxiety, like all the different diseases. When you look at their origins, they're all the same. We've been doing a lot of research in autism, for example. And if you go to those top experts in the field, they treat that in almost the same way as someone would treat cancer, in the same way as someone would treat depression or psoriasis or any other chronic degenerative disease. So packing that all into the app is something that is a dream come true. And you can use that right from the moment when you start your studies all the way through as a tool, as a research tool, and then afterwards to manage your clients, to make your bookings, and to take notes so that you can work with your clients in a progressive manner. All right? And now it's time to scroll down and click on either yellow or blue. If you have a license to treat, if you can prescribe supplements, give treatments, take blood, perform tests, retests, if you can give infusions, all the things that we require to establish health. If you have a license to treat your clients, then click blue. The education program for health professionals, health practitioners, is very similar to our coaches, except that we take a lot more care that you understand how to do it. Whereas our coaches need to know that it can be done. So what kind of tests, what kind of treatments are available, but they don't need to do it themselves. So coaches, yellow, whereas practitioners, blue, with a license to treat. All right, and we'll see you in the next video where I cover both of the basics of the coaching program.